Anyway, okay, wonderful. So let's go ahead and count this down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh my god. Doc Pie and Peyton both posted the link to the Discord event in my Discord, and I also did it, so there's just a pile of Discord links. It's pretty funny. Very Tetris player of y'all to do that. Toogie starting up high, has a little bit of stuff to figure out, is what I'll say. They'll figure it out. It'll be fine. I believe in them. Oh dear. Oh. I actually don't know what to say. Okay, it's fine. Tugi had a tough, really rough early top there. Bendy, you are good for game number 1. That was really... I wanted to start saying things about what was going on up there, but like every time I thought of what to say, something else was already happening. It all happened so fast. But shake it off. Warm up is done, as Martz would say. Take a deep breath, and let's get into game number 2 of this match. Round 1 of the Challengers Red bracket between Bendy and Tugi. Let's go ahead and count it down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Tugi showing off a little S-spin to make this a more manageable stack. A little bit of strange parody leading to a J dependency, JK and L dependency that got turned into a J dependency with a long bar, but now Tetris ready. Tugi waiting on the long bar for the Tetris. Still Tetris ready. And on the other side, Bendy having a couple burns to take, but opens that well back up, is Tetris ready, waiting on the long bar as well. Building out that left, slamming down that Tetris, going up to 71,000 points, resolving a little overhang setup with a tuck. Tugi gets a long bar for the Tetris and is Tetris ready pretty much immediately after. And with the next long bar, scores another Tetris, crossing the 100k mark at 107, the exact. Or rather, more precise, because I'm not going to say every single number. And that would be technically exact. Anyway, rambling aside, Tetris is happening. Tugi slams one down, and Bendy is setting up a tuck dependency that they begin to solve with a series of spins. Decides to create a platformed Tetris, one off the bottom, one row of garbage, slams it down, and is currently at 170,000 points. And on the other side, Tugi at 179,000 points, so a very close game here. Oh, Bendy fighting to survive. no great place for that Z or the one after it. Does open this up and is going to try and convert this into a Tetris potentially. And that's gonna be a dirty Tetris. Now at 251,000 points, fills that long bar dependency. Is now Tetris ready, even higher off the bottom, though does start burning it down. Potentially the best solution there. And another dirty Tetris, opening up that hole. And another with a long bar, opening this dependency as well. Chooses to make it into a well. Now rocking a column 7, slams down the Tetris. Setting up here in column 2 on the other side of the board, all the way on the left side. And just peeling that well open. And is Tetris ready? Waiting on the long bar. Does get it there for the Tetris. Now resetting up on this same well. There it is. Boom. 356. Tetris ready once again. On the other side, Tugi has just been stacking clean and scoring regularly. No unconventional wells for the time being. 445 and is just shy of Tetris ready. Will be very soon with that S is waiting on the long bar. There it is. Tetris 468. Trying to get more Tugi ratio. Thank you for the bits. I can see Tugi now. Go Tugi. More Tugi. Here, this is better. I improved it even more. There's transition for Tugi. At 542,000 points, has a little bit of cleanup to do. Transitioning Bendy at 507, 508 now with a burn. Just trying to clean up this board. Now Tetris ready, waiting on the long bar. Does get it, slams down that Tetris. Tugi following suit as well. Not keen on being passed up here. Nice tuck resolve there. Burning it down, getting that well back to the right. Using that long bar to build out the left more efficiently. Boom. Tetris going up to 630. On the other side, 593 is Bendy. With that Tetris 620. Both players trying to play as efficiently as possible here. Tugi has a little bit of cleanup to do. That long bar makes it a lot easier than it would have been. Beautiful dependency management there. Is Tetris ready? Does get the long bar for the Tetris. Cleans off the top of that stack very swiftly. On the other side, with a little bit of trouble, Bendy burning it down. Trying to make this stack more workable. opening up those dependencies. Long bar is going to be very helpful. And another, now very close to being Tetris ready, now is waiting on the long bar, gets it. 790 is Bendy. 814 is Tookie. There we go, another Tetris. And another. Bendy with a very helpful long bar is now Tetris ready once again. Oh, a couple of untimely hangs. There's going to be quite a bit of cleanup necessary here. Some pretty foul timing on some of these pieces here. Less than ideal RNG, given the circumstance. And that's gonna be it. Both players topping out. Tugi with the max out. So, I wonder who the heart goes to. There we go. GG's to both players. That was a really great game. We do have a hover ready. And a hover 3. Both players tied up 1-1. We're gonna go ahead and count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Both players off and running. A little bit of early trouble here for Bendy, finding some decent placements to burn it out a bit. Chooses to turn this into a Tetris, wanting to maximize some of this efficiency. And another here, waiting on the long bar. Wow, really not getting it. Extremely high up on this board. And there it is, a long bar and a Tetris and another. Down column 6. Set up once more. And is gonna slam it down at 126,000 points. On the other side, Tugi at 162. So, despite the impressive well management, bit of a deficit forming. Oh, and high up, and a little bit of trouble. Bendy's still not quite out of it. Another long bar, another Tetris, but now has a hole. This long bar will only be good for a split double. But is going to make use out of it anyway. And now another Tetris, still playing one off the bottom. Adjusted the T to make way for the Z. Very good next box awareness at 205. is Bendy, and on the other side, Tugi just surviving and scoring as much as possible, currently at 281,000 points. Some really impressive tuck setups there to maximize score potential. Very cool to see. And into another Tetris. Some questionable parity, but sorts it out with a Z and a T. And there with another Tetris. 329. And with a column, what was that? Column 7 from Bendy. 320 on the board. Both players at the same line count and almost the same score. Separated by half a Tetris. I have no idea what was going on in chat. I've been so mesmerized by the Tetris. These players playing incredibly well. Very cool Tetris. Both of them Tetris ready. Very Tetris ready. Both of them. Please give them long bars. Video game consider. Having to take a handful of burns, but Bendy finally rewarded with 2 Tetrises is at 443,000 points, taking the lead for the first time this game. Tugi at 433. So again, not separated by much, but the lead has finally changed hands. An interesting series of tucks there from Bendy. They do seem to have worked out in some way. And here as well, once again, some creative tuck solutions to get this board together. T-spin as well. And there with the Tetris. Now Tetris ready once again. Another long bar, another Tetris. 563 here for Bendy. One line from transition. Just trying to get this board clean before things move over. And with that triple is moving into transition at 570. And Tugi transitioning at 581. Once again in the lead. Here we go, post-transition, firing off, both players hitting level 20. Say 20 plus. Setting up for Tetrises to the best of their abilities. Having a little bit of a harder time, but does finally get it sorted. Is Tetris ready, just waiting on a long bar. There it is. Bendy getting one as well. Tugi with a little bit of high up digging. Very helpful long bar there. Is out of it, slamming down a Tetris, going to 692,000 points. Bendy has a bit of digging up high here. Gonna be trying to burn out of this. Not let the board get out of hand. Is managing it very well. And down to the bottom. Opening that up, moving the well back to the right. you go, and setting up for a Tetris once again. They're set up, waiting for a long bar. Gets it, slams it down. 8-25 for Bendy. And Tugi at 7-24. Significant lead here for Bendy. 100k in the lead. Just about. Tugi getting a Tetris there. Oh, Bendy running into trouble up high. And a couple of hangs. He tops out at 864,000 points. $864,000. This is a Chasedown. And that will be plenty. Still setting up for the Tetris. Gets it just in case. And Tugi will be taking that heart. GG's, GG's. Yeah, that was really close. A really good game, honestly. Alright, we do have a ready there from Tugi. And we have a hover 3. So let's go ahead and count this down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Tugi gonna look to wrap this up right here and right now. Bendy gonna be trying to force a decider. Just hang in there for one more game. Once again, creative tuck setups. What? Ivan, thank you for the gifted sub. Bendy enjoyed the emotes and stuff. A fun little 5 and below mimic there from Bendy. Was really holding out to get a tuck resolve under that stack, but wasn't able to find the resolve anywhere comfortable. Misflip here is gonna wow. Bendy is topped out. And I don't actually know what the score was. It wasn't over 100k, so give me 100k just in case, please. Okay. Alright, and that does mean Tugi will be moving on. Allow me to— oh! Thank you for the bits! I'll go ahead and swap over to the next match while I report this one. Do we know where Tetris Time is, potentially? This is the bracket now. Whee. It's not that big of a deal. Um, So, I've pinged Tetris Time. Uh. Yeah, I don't see Tetris Time. Hey, Pissars, welcome in. Well, I guess I'll just leave the pre-roll going then, because whatever. Hello, there you are. Thank you for being here. Here, I'll put this back up. Look at that. Now you know what your fate will be if things go horribly, horribly wrong. Sorry, I'm playing with cams. All right, we have the players. Yeah, sometimes it does look sped up. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Jesus. Well, we have already. I'm so sorry. I'm sneezing so much. Ah. Jepper, welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, and with a ready from Moja. I wonder if it's Moja. Back with a brand new video. Hey, yo. Like and subscribe or I will war crime. Send me the link and I'll like and subscribe. War crime who? Yeah, wait, what war crime? Like, how cool of a war crime? Your mom. I don't have a mom. Waiting for a ready from Tetris Time. There we go. Let's go ahead and count this down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Moja with some issues here early in the start, but nothing unmanageable. Pretty easily burn this down, and is proving that right now. Moving that well over to the right, and just resetting up. There we go, Tetris ready, both players, as a matter of fact. Tetris Time temporarily covering the well. Opens it back up, slams down a Tetris, and Moja at the same time taking one as well. Is Tetris ready once again? Tetris Time at 121,000 points. Moja at 97,000. There we go. That's how numbers work. Quite the square spire there on Moja's board. I'm not your pal. I'm not your buddy guy. Not your guy, buddy. Oh, Tetris Time up high. Just forcing things over. Oh yeah, with some uncomfortable parity, but is gonna sort it out somehow, trying to avoid making a long bar dependency. Does so, and gets the Tetris. Now long bar dependency on the left, gets it filled, gets a Tetris, and is gonna continue stacking. Currently at 200 and actually 200,000 flat. And on the other side, 269. Hey now, Tetris Time. Is Tetris ready? It's time for that Tetris, slamming it down, going up to 292. That's right, guys, I'm a funny guy. How many people do you think have made that joke? Probably all of them. Probably just as many as you think. They're a Tetris for much needed relief. Jesus Christ. Words are hard. Much needed relief there from Tetris Time. And now with the well covered because of an unconquerable square that needed to burn. Pulls it back open in time for that long bar. Slams it down, gets the Tetris. Now Tetris ready once again. On the other side, Moja currently Tetris ready as well, looking for a long bar. Sitting at 338,000 points with this Tetris, make it 361 to Tetris times 410. Sets up a delayed burn sequence here. Opens it up. Fills a dependency. Going to be a burn before the well can be opened. There it is. And is Tetris ready? Just waiting for the long bar. And speak of the devil, slams it down, and another one. 480,000 points here for Tetris Time. And on the other side, oh yeah, sitting at 408,000 points. With some brilliant placements here, trying to keep this stack high, but still manageable. Taking the triple there, really being droughted on this long bar, and needs something as soon as possible. That left very vulnerable. Does get a long bar, gets it all the way over. It's opening this back up and bringing this down. There you go, well open. In desperate need of a Tetris here. Gets the long bar over somehow, still alive. Flatted that one, and has the well back open, gets this Tetris. Goes into transition with a rough board that needs to come down. It's currently at 508,000 points, while their opponent is at 643,000 points. This is going to be a tough scratch back to the top. Tough crawl? Climb? What are words today? What are analogies? Who cares about what metaphors are? You know what I mean? Tetris Time opening it back up is Tetris ready, waiting on a long bar. Slams it down. 689,000 points for Tetris Time, and on the other side, Moja sitting at 650,000 points. Players not separated by much. At exactly the same line count. So, it is a true lead. Oh, barely getting these pieces over. But barely is still something. Oh, and that's going to be it. Topping out at 685. Tetris Time will take game number 1. I do have a ready. Wow, thank you for the raid. Riz, welcome in. And with another ready there, you guys are just in time for game number 2 of this match. We are on the second match of the Challengers Red Bracket. We're going to go ahead and count that down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Thank you for the raid. Mm-hmm. I hope you guys had a good stream. So far, we've had a pretty exciting go of it. We got to see Tugi and Bendy go up against each other. Quite a feat achieved in that match. And now we had a very close game between these two players here. Tetris Time slamming down a Tetris, going to 69,000 points with this next one, 92. And up high and burning is Moja. Very smart placements to burn across the well and get it opened up again as soon as possible. Ooh, a nice adjustment there creates the the overhang tuck setup at the last second with the square, as it would have made for a cleaner board and been Tetris ready sooner. Now with a long bar dependency though. And the long bar comes a little too late. Opening up this hole and trying to fill it in order to burn it down. A sort of reverse Corion thing. I don't know. Backwards? What would that be? It was, I don't know. Corion enough? Don't let that be a name. Corion enough. Tetris Time up high. Quite a bit of trouble. But, as we've seen, bringing it down. Oh dear, very high up for that hang to have happened. And that is going to be it for Tetris Time at 187. Oh yeah, it's good for game number 2. Had to verify my account to chat. Hello. Tetris is the best fighting game in a sense. Thanks for streaming this. Of course. Tetris is my favorite thing to stream, honestly. Best fighting game. I think it's really interesting. Are you a fighting game player? Because if so, I think it's really interesting the overlap between our genres with oh shit. Sorry. So with the rhythm game community, a lot of rhythm games and Tetris players. What did I do wrong? What huh? And rhythm games too, yeah. Competitive Tetris and fighting games. I want to get into fighting games. I would love to. Hello, yes, rhythm games. Did I mess up the score? Hold on, I need someone to actually for real tell me if I messed up the score. I was so distracted by the prospect of talking about who's a restreamer. Sounds familiar. It's Frenchie, uwu. Tetris Time is so sick of my rambling. No, he won, but the heart isn't full of color. Wait. No, I meant like what side did I mess it up on? I'm sorry. Left. Is this the right one? Did I fix it? Hello, Sargan. Yes, I know. I was trying to figure out if I got the score right. I see that you're both ready. I'd like if you guys got, you know, the scores that you deserve. You know what I mean? Anyway. Is it 1-to-1? Wait, then why was I being told that it was messed up? Eh? I'm counting it down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Been recognize any rhythm game players in the community besides? I've been playing a couple of rhythm games. I don't know if you guys have heard of Mr. Shadow. They're a Tetris player and they do rhythm game stuff. They used to do it competitively, but they took a break and now they're getting back into it after a long time, and that's really cool. I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head because I only have vaguely talked about rhythm games a couple of times, and it's only been in recent that I've been exploring them more because I'm playing this game called Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, Tetris Time very high up, topping out at 2,000. Moja taking a second heart. What games? Now I'm curious. I think maybe, possibly, we should focus on... Is this played over netplay? No, both of these players are streaming to Twitch, and I am streaming their feeds here. We have a ready from both players. So we will go ahead and count it down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, they're getting random RNG from Tetris, like, normally. There is the possibility to play with same piece sets, but these players in particular aren't. Oh yeah, Tetris ready, gonna slam it down. 91,000 points. And on the other side, Tetris Time getting Tetris ready. And very close, is just going to have to burn across the well in order to open up for a Tetris. It's very close to doing so. And there we go, the well is open, waiting on that long bar. Here it is, there's a Tetris, 61,000 points here for Tetris Time, and on the other side, with a little bit of cleanup going on over here, Moja at 145 JK with that Tetris, it's 167. Tetris Time with some impressive survival up top. Has the well open, is looking for a Tetris. Gets that T all the way over and another all the way left. Building up that left, slamming down this Tetris and into another. Just like that, ready to slam another one down. Currently at 112,000 points with that Tetris 144. And on the other side, Moja currently sitting at 242. Hi, Frenchie. I'm finally fully awake. Oh, welcome in, AV Geek. It's so good to see you. I'm glad that you had a good rest period. Moja with that Tetris going up to 356,000 points. And on the other side, currently at 240,000 points, is Tetris Time. Slams down that Tetris. Tetris Time just setting back up. Very close to being Tetris ready. Akibar there to do so and slams down the next Tetris. Fills in that J dependency. And accidentally creates an L dependency. Finding it more comfortable to turn them into J dependencies, as I would agree, honestly. And it opens up that, well, here is Tetris ready, gets this long bar for the Tetris, going up to 321,000 points. On the other side, Moja is currently at 517,000 points. Yeah, there was an early top. It was just a quick game. Moja having to fight to stay alive. Very high up on this board. Both players just trying to get these last couple Tetrises in before transition. Moja 8 lines away. Tetris Time 9. Tetris Time at 435,000 points. Nice T-Tuck resolve there on the side of the stack. Gets that S all the way over, and Tetris is on the other side. Transitioning is Moja, currently at 601,000 points. Slams down a Tetris post-transition here at 625. Was really high up and getting into quite a bit of trouble. Managing to survive this. And having transitioned oh dear. F. Their stream crashed. There we go. It's a little laggy, but it'll do. Having transitioned currently at 487,000 points. And topping out Moja at 665,000 points, which means this is one hell of a chase down. 665,000 points is your goal. Should I say 666,000? You have to do more to win, not make the same amount. A little high up here on the board, but getting it over. A lot to burn over that well. Oh, doesn't use the long bar to burn. Does get the spin. Oh dear, and that long bar doesn't make it over. This one does. does get that long bar over as well and is bringing this down. Again, 666,000. Has the well back to the right. Is able to set up for a Tetris. Is Tetris ready? Waiting on the long bar. Oh no. Is Tetris ready? Again. Wow, very aggressive placement there. Does get the long bar over nonetheless. And that is going to be plenty to take the game and tie it up, forcing a decider. Up. Wonderful. I love when it just crashes. It's so abrupt. Here. For maximum humor. We do have a ready from Tetris Time and a hover ready from Moja. So we're gonna go ahead and count this down. But let me tell you, for those folks who don't know and those who do, here in Tetris, we don't count deciders down from 3. No, that would be ridiculous. Such an occasion deserves celebration. Such an occasion deserves recognition. We do that by incrementing the number in which we count upwards. That is to say, we're gonna count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Look at them go. Whoever wins this will be going on to face Tugi. Wait, is that the right person? Or am I just actually wrong? Yes, no, it's Tugi. I was correct. I know what I'm talking about. I'm confident in my abilities as a race streamer. Can't you tell? Tetris Time choosing to stack for Dirty Tetris. I just always want to make sure I'm giving out the correct information. Nice little burn there from Tugi to burn across that well. Very satisfying conclusion to that little sequence. Hey man, I do this semi-professionally, I'd say. Semi-professionally. Maybe not like 100% or anything, but you know. Tetris Time burning out of this. A little bit of trouble up high. I wouldn't say any more than next box height though. Opens that well back up. Is Tetris ready? Very Tetris ready with that long bar. Is able to score one. And able to utilize the next as well for a Tetris at 148,000 points on the other side. A little bit of trouble, but sorting this well out very easily. Nice tuck resolve. Slamming down a Tetris. Moja at 195,000 points. Oh yeah, in a really tough spot, but was able to manage those pieces just right. Just having to handle these just as carefully. Able to get that long bar all the way up on the right. Bring it down here. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Wow, wow, wow. Sargon, thank you. Oh, getting that over. The long bar all the way left. And the S as well. All the rest of this should be a breeze into comparison. In comparison with what they just went through. And opens it back up. Throws that Tetris down. It's currently at 266,000 points with that Tetris. It has quite the score to make up, as Tetris Time is at 355,000 points. With an awkward board, a square to resolve that tuck dependency. And an Aki bar here is now Tetris ready with the long bar scores a Tetris. Oh yeah, also Tetris ready. Long bar Tetris, same story. And another there for them. Nice, comfortable, flat board. A little bit of space to work with. Not up too high. Oh yeah, just shy of Tetris ready. And with these two pieces is long bar Tetris. Currently sitting at 381,000 points on the other side. Tetris Time currently sitting at 453,000 points. In a tough dig here, so close to transition, Tetris Time pretty high up on this board. Is going to be needing to bring this down as soon as possible. This isn't something you want to mess around with too much before transition, especially. There we go, opening that well back up. Tetris ready, very Tetris ready. And J dependent, doesn't get the J in time, does get a long bar though. With this long bar, another Tetris going up to 488. Another Tetris 511, and Moja, having transitioned, takes a Tetris. It's currently at 466,000 points. Tetris Time still with a Tetris available, but is quickly running out of lines. Though with that long bar, last possible chance to get that Tetris, and does get it. It's currently at 564,000 points. Holding out for that J, Moja finally gets it. Slams down that Tetris, 550. There's a tuck resolved there. Opens up this dependency. Opens up this well. Waiting on a long bar. Does get it. Slams down the Tetris. And another. 619 here for Moja. And on the other side, Tetris Time, with a little bit of burning to take care of here, is sitting at 677. And opens up this hole. Needs to get it filled. Does get a long bar, which will be perfect. Burns it down. Now as Tetris ready, gets under the long bar and the Tetris, 736,000 points. Oh yeah, missing the Tetris there, but is Tetris ready once again. And gets it. 619. JK, 719. 719 for Moja. make it 750 and 770 here for Tetris Time. So Moja quickly making up that deficit very suddenly. Moja up high, but bringing it down nonetheless. Long bar is going to be very helpful. And just going through and systematically filling these holes as they become uncovered. There we go. Very close to getting out of this completely. Burns it all the way down, back down at the bottom, but also 100k behind. Tetris Time at 916,000 points right now. With significant line advantage as well. Moja taking that Tetris 856 is going to need a lot of post to even attempt to make this up. Oh dear. And that's gonna be it for Moja. Tetris Time is good for the game and the match. Let me go ahead and get this reported. There we go. I'm a little behind. Yeah, I'm, I was refreshing you earlier, and it made ads happen. Let me put this up. Alrighty. While these ads play, I'm going to go use the restroom. I've had a bit too much water. I'm back. Oh, you know, I should have shown the bracket, shouldn't I? Here. This is where we've been, and this is where we are. We saw Tugi and Bendy go head-to-head. Tugi coming out on top. Moja and Tetris Time. Here we are, Tugi versus Tetris Time. So, wow, who would have guessed? No way. We have a hover ready from Tugi. Alrighty, and with that ready, we will go ahead and count it down. Oh. I put things in the wrong places. Let's try that again. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Womp womp. Yes, I can refresh you. There we go. There's both stacking blocks. Players both at 70,000 points. Tugi breaking that with a Tetris. $101 here for Tetris Time. 101,000 points. Slamming down that Tetris 124 is vying to get Tetris ready as soon as possible. There we go. With that long bar, Tetris ready and gets it. Slams the Tetris down. Tugi trying to clean up this board, keep it as manageable as possible. Is Tetris ready and just waiting on the long bar? There with a little Corion thing to maximize efficiency. Yeah, those are words. Being a big, huge smart brain with next box awareness. I never look at my next box. It's such a bad habit. But I also just struggle to focus in general. Tetris Time with a nice little tuck setup there on the top of the stack, flat right on the top, just to make sure that there was space for the pieces that would have otherwise disrupted the board's harmony. Now burning it down a bit. Takes a nice triple there. It's very high up. Getting droughted. Does finally get the long bar. Scores the Tetris and another one. 300,000 even. And on the other side, 310 for Tugi. Same, focusing is hard. So true. Go off, king. Tugi slamming down another Tetris and sorting out that left side. Getting even more Tetris ready. And uses this long bar to score. And this one as well at 384,000 points. Tetris Time with a little bit of trouble with the board does get a very timely long bar. And another one to lay flat. And there for the Tetris at 373,000 points. 406. Tugi. Tugi trying to open this well back up. A nice little move that I like a lot. I have no idea what it's called, but I love when you tuck the tail of the J into the hole to create the overhang tuck setup. It's so satisfying, especially when you resolve it. That shit's so good. Tugi with a nice little adjustment of the J slams down the Tetris. 484,000 points. On the other side, Tetris Time, Tetris Ready, 491,000 points, taking the lead for first time this game, 514 to Tugi's 507. Oh, Tetris Time up high, running into a little bit of a messy board. Now just running it down. Transitions with this rough state. It's currently at 544. It's having to bring it down. Tugi still on 18 speeds. It's just stacking for Tetris's. Very calm. Trying to maximize this here. Does get that last Tetris. 579,000 points here. And Tetris's to 603, taking the lead back. Tugi taking the safety there, wanting to burn just in case. Now, just setting up for the Tetris. Ooh, Tetris Time with a couple of rough hangs is gonna be done at 587. Tugi is good. GG's to both players. Alright, we do have a ready and a hover ready. So we can count game number 2 down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Here, I'll refresh Tetris Time. We'll get some ad-tris time, but it's fine. Tugi with a nice clean stack here. Real flat. Looking for a long bar. Ooh, that little move! Look at it! It's so good! And tuck. Bang. So incredible. I love that setup so much. So much more than I should. And Tetris Time getting the spin there to resolve the side of his stack. Slams down the Tetris. 69,000 points. Hey, now. has quite a something to deal with, but deals with it. It was like bits in nature, I guess. Bits by proxy, possibly. Anyway, another Tetris there. 138,000 points there for Tetris Time. Tugi currently at, with this Tetris, 120,000 points. Vitz-esque, correct. Oh, very high here. Tetris Time gets the Tetris. A cool tuck resolve with the square there is going to mean safety for a bit longer, but now with a long bar dependency very high up. Does get the long bar, now has to burn out of this. Only one more Tetramino covering the well and gets it peeled off and slams down the Tetris, going up to 203,000 points. It's currently Tetris ready once again. Tugi slamming one down as well and is still Tetris ready for another. It's currently at 261,000 points. Thanks so much for the raid. I hope you have a good day. Take it easy, and thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. Alright, once again high up here, a bit of a dig on his hands. Tetris Time, trying to make it out of this. And they're out of it with a Tetris and another 335 for Tetris Time. 421 for Tugi. Slamming down another Tetris for 43. And with that, as Tetris ready slams down that long bar soon after. A nice overhang tuck resolve. Is Tetris ready once more. Slams it down. Bar there. Tetris ready, 490. On the other side, 406. Tetris Time, very J dependent, finally gets the J, burns it off. Still just needing to find Tetris readiness, does right before the long bar comes, takes the Tetris. Looking for an L, finally gets one. It was quite the wait. Able to manage those pieces just right. Still Tetris ready. Well, currently open. Just looking for a long bar. There it goes. 462, another Tetris, 486, transitioning the 19 plus speeds. 510 there with that Tetris, and on the other side, 592 from Tugi. Still has two possible Tetrises if plays absolutely perfect, and now with one possible available, but with that burn will be transit. Tugi at 616,000 points. Opening that well back up, takes the triple gets that long bar for the Tetris. Tetris Time currently sitting at 666,000 points. Oh no. Tugi at pretty solid 740,000 points here. Just trying to sort out this board. Get that well all the way to the right. There we go, looking pretty good here. An elevated chorion thing. Is that what it's called when it's like diagonal? That's what just happened. There we go, setting up for a Tetris once again. 778,000 points. Tetris ready, boom. 806. Tetris Time digging for his life. Flat long bar there, going to be very helpful. Uncovering these holes. Bringing it down. Open up Tetris 762 here for Tetris Time. Another Tetris there. 795. Tugi 882. Slamming down another Tetris 913. Tugi not wanting to mess around here. Committing fully to efficiency. Not gonna risk letting Tetris Time take this one. There you go, Tugi out of that dig, slams down another Tetris, 993. Tetris Time currently sitting at 909, that slams down that Tetris, is now in kill screen, 948. And with that max, Tugi taking game number 2. GG's to both players. Alright, and we do have readies from both players in chat. So we'll go ahead and count this down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The players off and running with Tetrises on the board. Tugi looking to finish this out in a sweep, and Tetris Time just looking to avoid getting swept. A nice tuck resolve there on the side of the stack into a Tetris. 69,000 points there for Tetris Time. Oh, did you play some good Tetris? That's not surprising, you're just a great Tetris player. I'd love to hear about it if you'd regale me. Tetris Time here at 114,000 points with that Tetris, 137,000 points. Restacking to get Tetris ready once again. Tugi very Tetris ready here. Looking for long bar. Really just not getting it. Finally does, and scores a Tetris with the next one. Is at 149,000 points. Both players taking those Tetrises. 229 for Tetris Time. A fun little tuck resolve there for Tugi, slamming down a Tetris, going to 219. And Tetris ready once again. Just waiting on a long bar. Tetris Time gets one. Tugi still waiting. Still waiting. There it is. Slams it down. Is Tetris ready again? There we go. Boom. Tetris once again set up. Tugi sitting at 267,000 points. Slamming down another Tetris. Call it 289. On the other side, Tetris Time sitting at 304,000 points. Slamming down the Tetris. Now long bar dependent on the left side. Does get a long bar to fill that dependency. Still, Tetris ready. Looking for another long bar to get this Tetris. There it is. 352,000 points. On the other side, 358,000 points. Tugi having made up that deficit. Tetris ready here. Slams it down. Tetris Time taking that Tetris, going up to 422,000 points. On the other side, Tugi at 405. There with that Tetris and another back-to-back. 451 here for Tugi. 467 for Tetris Time. Pulling that long bar back because the square made for a cleaner burn at the very last second. Now has quite a bit of cleanup needed, managing it very nicely. Oh, a misflip there. Putting that long bar down the well. Trying to open this up to clean it. There we go. Opened up that dirty Tetris underneath and takes it. 525 here for Tetris Time. 529 for Tugi. Both players with some pretty serious digs up high. Tugi transitioning now to 563,000 points. Oh dear. Can't do it. Tops out at 565,000 points. Tetris Time takes their first heart. GG's to both players. Alright, we do have it ready there from Tugi. And a ready from Tetris Time. So let's go ahead and count it down In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players off and running. Both players with the Tetris on the board, Tugi taking another. Tetris Time as well does have a burn to take, takes it, and is set up once again. Well, just about. There we go. Set up once again. Does have a long bar dependency here on the board, does get it filled. There we go, another Tetris. One of those diagonally elevated chorion things that the kids talk about. Tetris Time's board. Pretty clean here. Takes the Tetris. Trying to get set up once again and is waiting 140. Oh, the players had the exact same score. What? That's wild. Anyway, that has changed. They do not any longer have the exact same score, just for the record. It was just an interesting thing that happened. 152, there we go. Make that 175 with that Tetris for Tetris Time. And on the other side, we have 215 for Tugi, who is now Tetris ready once again. Gets that Z over. Slams down the Tetris and is Tetris ready, and another long bar for another Tetris. 264 for Tugi. Tetris Time, now Tetris ready. 243,000 points. Slams down that Tetris to make it 266. And another. Burning out those holes in the stack. Now just getting Tetris ready once again. It's going to be extremely L dependent here. Does get the L. Is now Tetris ready. Gets the long bar for the Tetris. 315,000 points on the other side. Tugi slamming down that Tetris. Still Tetris ready as well. Currently sitting at 357,000 points. Just waiting on this long bar. Gets it. 381. Slamming down another 405, crossing that 400k barrier with a smooth S-tuck, JK S-spin there on the side of the stack. Nice and clean, Tetris ready, just waiting on a long bar. Oh dear. Gonna have a little bit of cleanup here to do at the top of the stack. But is managing it beautifully so far. Nicely timed long bar. Long bar flat there, and another. Alright, bringing this down. A little bit of weight still sitting right on top of that hole. only moderately satisfied with these solutions, but is finally out of that burn sequence, has the well open, is Tetris ready. Currently sitting at, with this Tetris, 455,000 points. On the other side, having taken the lead at Tetris Time at 550. Tugi with another Tetris, and just shy of Tetris ready now is once again waiting on that long bar. There it is, Tetris 510 for Tugi, transitioning to the 19 speeds. Tetris Time slamming down that Tetris. Does have a Tetris possible, does get the long bar for the Tetris 620 transition. Is gonna have to clean this up a little bit, but nothing insane. Oh, misses the tuck. This is going to become just that much more tedious. I always really like this song. And there we go. Running it down. Tugi in a tough spot as well. Not able to take advantage of the digging that Tetris Time is having to do right now. Tetris Time not wanting to burn it down and waste all of this effort. Really trying to hold on to this Tetris well. It's going to take the burns here though. Is long bar dependent, does get a long bar to fill the dependency, is currently at 659,000 points. On the other side, Tugi currently at 667,000 points, taking the lead. And is Tetris ready once again. Slams it down. 702. Tetris Time taking 2 Tetrises there. It's currently at 752,000 points. And Tugi 733 with this Tetris 765. Tetris Time firing back as well. Bit of a dependency issue here. Does get it sorted. They're now very high up. Needs to burn. Tetris Time in a really tough spot here. The well is open. The long bar comes. He can score it. Does get the Tetris. It's gonna have to work to bring this down. Lots of holes in the stack. Opening them up. Getting them filled. There we go. Well, back on the right. Hole is filled. Slams down the long bar. Is currently at 866,000 points. And on the other side, Tugi in a tough dig. It's currently at 859,000 points. Kill screen incoming for Tugi. Unable to do it, is going to be topping out. So this is going to a decider. GG's. Nice. GG's. Allow me to, There you go, guys. You know what time it is. We do have a hover ready. I don't actually know where... I don't actually know where Tetris Time went. Okay, he is back, and I see already in chat. So alright, you guys know the drill. Here in Tetris, we don't count deciders down from the usual 3. No, here we go out of our ways to count our deciders down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, way up high. Tugi. No, Toogie throws. Toogie throws. F. Tetris Time takes it. GG's. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this reported. Challengers. All right. And that does mean we have our bracket winner. Tetris Time, if you wanna come get in on this. Come get in your winner's box. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. That's so cool! Yeah! CTWC! Hell yeah, guys. That's so sick!